about that, but I overfilled my memory again.
Sorry about that.
I didn't delete my videos again.
No, she's going to have to start doing that more regularly. So, we want to know what you are doing over Christmas.
We do, because we are nosy.
We're nosy and we don't get enough comments. I'm going to order the cellophane for the Secret Santas.
On her payday.
On my payday.
Payday.
And then we can do the Secret Santas and we can select some winners and get those out.
Myself.
So, yeah, as I say, nothing fantastic, but a nice cheap idea for a Secret Santa. And we will be doing it as a giveaway, so.
Myself.
And if you fancy the chance of winning one when you see what they look like, then please drop us a comment.
Giveaway.
Free stuff.
Free stuff.
Yeah. So if you fancy the chance of winning one, don't forget we want a comment.
Free stuff.
Free stuff for a comment. I mean, come on, that's not bad.
It's free for free.
Yeah.
And there's 3 to give away. So free for free for free. But different people. We don't want 3 to go to the same person.
Yeah, so that means that any subscribers out there who want a chance to win...
Listen.
Then, please, Michelle can't win one.
I can't win one.
I can't win one either.
Nope.
So, it's up to all of you subscribers out there. I'm talking about you, Laura. You can't cry. You, Leanne. You, anyone who's Jasmine, even. Anyone
yes, anybody.
Who's subscribed. Then please.
Comment.
Drop us a comment. Doesn't have to be a fantastic comment. It's enough to put them off.
No, it's not. If you want, well, my mum's going to show you what goes into the glass. We showed you the glasses. She's just going to show you what will go into the glasses that you could win. No, because them triangles are nice. So them big purple ones are nice too.
Yeah, which means that you're not going for it to nick the triangles and the purple.
Well, it's the street. Dems is the sexy. Dems is the sexy too. So if you want to win a glass filled with the quality streets, I'm not promising there'll be any purple ones or green ones left, because green ones are like purple ones. But if you want to win, not the whole bag, we're not giving away the whole bag, because that's, no. If you want to win a glass filled with these and something else, we're not showing you the something else. Comment. It's free.
And I will be telling you the price of the items that we use tonight to do the Secret Santa. So you can find out how cheaply you can do a Secret Santa too.
Oh, hello, boy. Andy boy has decided, no, we don't give up. He decided to join and then leave. My baby boy. Andy boy. He's my son, but he's being a sausage. So I don't like sausages. Oh God, she's got her toffee pops again. There's your last packet, isn't it? She'll have to get some more when she goes farm foods. And she will. Mini sick. What? Yeah, I just have mini sick. You have toffee pop. Yes. Because my belly's empty at the moment. I'm going to have a crispy sandwich before I do my exercises. Probably not the best thing to do, eat before you do your exercises, but... Oh, by the way, Stevie T, he did a new video today, didn't he? Now, we're not a fan of the band Imagine Dragons. We're not a fan of the band Imagine Dragons. But he
don't want the lyrics. I don't want the...
He did a song with Anthony Vincent, who is 10 Second Man, who we also are a big fan of. and they done an Imagine Dragons song, and because it was Anthony Vincent that was singing, it was amazing. It was really, really good. And I was like, oh, this is brilliant. Because there's this thing, right? Every female pop singer sounds the same. I'm going to get slated for that.
Yeah, but it's true. I mean, to be honest...
Kai, I know you love Mariah Carey and she has got an amazing range. She's not involved in this. But
no, we're talking about, you know, the Ariana Grandes, you know, the big nipples, and I can't remember her name. I think it's Eliza Doolittle.
No, it's not Eliza Doolittle. I think India Azalea. Is it one?
Could be. I don't know. They sound the same. They've all got this greatest remember me. And
they sound the same.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I couldn't... Cody said, do you like Imagine Dragons? And I don't know. Because I may have heard a song of theirs and I don't know who it is.
I think it's Kai who likes Mariah Carey. I know Tony likes Mariah Carey. I think it's... I don't know.
Anyway...
I apologise if it's not you, Kai, but...
So, you know,
brain doesn't work.
I was sitting there and I was like, I don't think I know who Imagine Dragons are. And Stevie T done a very amusing video about, you know, you don't step on the cat, which is the drum riff, and the tipping over the brown cow and all that, which is all parts of riffs.
What was flippity flop? Got me that.
And I'd never heard Imagine Dragons. Didn't have a clue in my mind who they were. And he done this song. Now it was supposed to be in the style of Imagine Dragons. So I'm like, okay, well, it's not going to be a direct rip-off Imagine Dragons, it's in the style of. So I listened to it, and I really love Anthony Vincent's voice, so I'm like...
Check out 10 Second Man, he's really good.
Yeah. And then, after the video finished, she went, I'm going to play you a song by Imagine Dragons. The tune was exact. Now, Cody just chose a song at random. It wasn't any particular song, she just picked a random song. And the tune was identical. And I was like, okay. But I've noticed now that Arctic Monkeys, Biffy Clyro and Imagine Dragons all sound the same.
They do. And
the guy's voice, the lead singer of Imagine Dragons, he's the male equivalent to that. And
what are you actually saying? Remember me? I got that bit, but what was the rest of it?
I don't know. It was some song I heard on the radio the other day, and it was someone, I can't remember who it was. But don't get me wrong, Ariana Grande, you know, big nipple, she's very attractive, but she can't sing. Well, they think that she can, but I don't agree.
Oh, that's lovely, Andrew.
I can't understand what she's trying to sing. There is one song where I can understand the vocal on it, and that is the one she done with Mika or Micah or whatever you want to call him. And the song's called Popular. And I didn't mind that one. But Thank You Next, I had to read the lyrics to find out what the hell she was on about. And the other one I don't mind her doing is that Christmas one.
Just one thing as well. Alex Hefner. He says he doesn't understand Mushroomhead, but he understands Slipknot.
Now, I don't like Slipknot much. I can't understand the word they are saying half the time.
Love Mushroomhead.
But Mushroomhead, I can actually understand what they're singing, so why can't Alex Hefner, can he not speak English? I can understand Mushroomhead. I can understand every word they're saying. Slipknot, no. Slipknot, I mean, I haven't got a clue.
And he listened to one of their best songs as well, which is Letters on my Keyboard.
QWERTY.
QWERTY. Which is the line from Q, to Y.
It's the bottom letters.
The whole line, yeah.
QWERTY.
And it's QWERTY. And it's actually a really good song. If you're offended by swearing, don't listen to it. Because there's a lot of swearing in it.
Well, there usually is with metal. There's usually at least one swear word. The only band I know of that don't swear in it, well, there's one song that's got swearing on it, is The Cure. Him don't swear either.
Thank you.
But the other band that have been going for a long, long time that are well known in alternative circles and well respected are The Cure. And there is only one song of theirs I know that has swearing in
Blood
it.
in Tears don't swear either.
No, but
Well, they swear if you know them, but they don't swear in the songs.
Lyrics are pretty disgusting.
What?
That one you was reading to me the other day. And believe me, Joy isn't exactly sweet and innocent, is it?
You don't swear in it, though. It's funny. It's Fallen Angel I was reading to you the other day.
Yeah, that is an infected organ.
That was that one.
I mean, come on. But it wasn't swearing, but it was pretty disgusting.
Yeah. They're good. They're good.
But
they're not offensive.
Yeah, there are two bands that I've just mentioned that. Well, one rarely swears and one doesn't swear at all. But
him don't swear at all.
If we're talking like metal, then yeah, there's swearing in it. There's always swearing in metal. That's the thing.
But that's like the way they roll.
Yeah, I mean, how many F's is there in that Limp Bizkit song?
He said if I say 2 more times, that's 46 in this up rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, the swearing is
that's
a
hot
thing.
dog, I think.
The swearing is a thing in metal, and you know it's not always needed. But Mushroomhead do tend to swear a lot in the songs.
Yes, they do.
But that doesn't make them any worse for that.
But they're sort of like trying to get the point across, and like you said, it does work. Heresy hasn't got any swearing in it.
Heresy hasn't. I don't think that other one has.
What other one?
Ding 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 ding.
Your Soul Is Mine. I think that one has.
Is it?
Yeah. Simple
Well,
Survival.
It's from Saw.
I'm not sure if Simple Survival has.
I don't think Simple Survival
I
has.
don't think it has.
But there are some songs that haven't got swearing in. But then again, because they are trying to get the point across, it does work. So.
Yeah.
Didn't work with Limp Bizkit when they was just trying to put as many F's in the song as possible. But
No, it didn't. But I think that was Hot Dog, and that was off the Limp Bizkit album, Hot Dog Water and the... No, Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavoured Water. This is Nan's fault.
My mother bought that
Oh,
album.
God.
And she goes, I can't go on a record shop and ask for soggy biscuits and sausages in water. I don't think I'm stupid.
And I said, well, yeah, if you go in there and ask for that, they will. I went, because it's called Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavoured Water. She went, Chocolate Starfish, that's disgusting. I was like,
and
oh, no.
my Aunt Peg, who was in her 70s and went into a shop and said, can I have the Kerrang album?
It wasn't. She said Crange.
Crange album, please.
And they went, what?
Because Kaylee, I think she actually picked the weirdest thing
It
from...
wasn't. It was stuff I was into. And I said to Aunt Peg, I said, I want the Kerrang album, please. And she went, all right then. And she went, I'll go in HMV tomorrow and see if I can get you the Crange album. And I was like, Kerrang album. She went, Crange album, Kerrang album. And we wrote it down on a piece of paper. And she's like, all right, I'll take this with me. I was like, okay then. She went in the record shop. She didn't give them the piece of paper. She went, can I have the Crange album, please? And they're like, we don't have an album by a band called Kerrang. And she went, no, it's
a compilation.
It's a compilation album. And they're like, Kerrang? And she was like, there, and oh, Kerrang.
And my mother just gave her the money and said, go and get your soggy biscuits.
All right, it's not called Soggy Biscuits now.
And she went, soggy biscuits and sausages in water, chocolate starfishes, and then my mother heard a snippet of that album and went, if I'd have known it was that disgusting, I wouldn't have bought it for her.
I went, technically you didn't. You gave me the money and I went and bought it.
Yeah, and she went, don't you technically me, or I'll smack you one.
Yeah, that was my nan for you. So
So, yeah, that
All
was...
All threats.
Mind you, my Aunt Peg, she had to go and buy me an album called Disco Fever back in the 70s. And she did. And then I wanted the Barry Manilow album. I don't know why I wanted a Barry Manilow album, but I did. I was very young then. I was about 12. I think it's because he'd done that song called Lonely Together, and I liked that song. And that was why I wanted it. Who knows? Me. My brain is a dangerous place to be at the best of times. I did tell you guys that I would watch Dr. Sleep, and I'll give you my verdict. Now,
I was playing my game.
I have read Dr. Sleep, and for those of you who don't know, if you've ever seen The Shining, the little boy in that, Danny Torrance, it's him grown up.
But the end annoyed you, didn't it?
Hang on a minute. And it was basically about what happened when he got older and what happens to people who have The Shining. And it was okay.
Someone just walked over my grave big time.
Yeah, it was Stephen. It was okay. It wasn't the best film I've ever seen. They didn't destroy it as badly as it, but they did destroy it a bit. I mean, Abra Stone was supposed to be part Italian. She's half cast in the movie. And the grandmother had quite a big part in the book. They alluded to her. They implied that she was ill and she didn't know whether she was going to pull through, but you didn't actually see her. And it did miss out a few bits that I thought were quite important to the main plot of the book. It wasn't bad, but at the end of it, what the hell? I don't remember Danny Torrance dying in the book, at the end of the book, but in this he did.
And I'm gonna say
Why?
something. Right, we watched Stay Alive, the director's cut. Oh my god, it's so different. It's like watching a different film.
Yeah, we watched Stay Alive. Now, as you know, Leanne, you borrowed it from us and you got it to play and we couldn't. But we watched Stay Alive and we've watched it several times. The director's cut has got so much more.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah, because they go and see the guy who wrote the book, the game.
Well, they break into his house.
The woman who wrote the game. The guy who programmed the game, the actual game designer. And they showed you Countess Bathroy filling her bath with the blood of people, and it had a lot more in it, and it made a lot more sense because I think had they have left the writer and the game designer in the original film that we saw,
it would have made more sense.
It would have made much more sense. And also there was bits of the dialogue, whole chunks of dialogue that they cut out for some.
Yeah, like that bit, right? When what's his name? Phineas dies, which is October, the month's brother. They're all like panicking around him and everything. That was cut out, and you see the police arrive. You never saw the police arrive. They just turned up.
Yeah, and you saw them covering him up and putting him on the stretcher and taking him into the ambulance.
Yeah.
You saw a lot more of the actual coach coming past.
And you actually saw when the policeman dies, you actually see what happens to him.
Yeah. So the director's cut, if you want to know...
It's more gory.
If you want to know what happens in Stay Alive, then I would
Because in the other version, you see, right, the copper, basically he gets his mouth stretched and his head explodes. In the normal theatrical one, you just see a load of blood fill the car. In the other one, the director's cut, you actually see his mouth get torn apart and his head explode, like his head get ripped apart. That's lovely, isn't it?
Mm. But if you actually want to know more about the actual film, then get the director's cut because the theatrical one, bless you, the theatrical one hasn't got half of what is in the other one.
No, it hasn't. And they've cut chunks of it out, and I think that was a silly move on their behalf. Because they obviously should have kept some of that in, because some of it was actually quite vital to the storyline of the film.
Well, I think that seeing the actual writer and the guy who designed the game was important. But the thing is, this is what I don't get. Now, the writer was played by Diane Kruger, who, if you don't know, was in Sleepwalkers. She played the mum in Sleepwalkers.
Fuck her dry.
Yeah, and she's got a speech impediment in this one as well.
She would have. She's got a lisp.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't lisp. She can't pronounce her R's in this one.
Oh well, okay.
So
turn into Jonathan Ross.
You know, I would say I don't know why they cut out such a big actress.
Well, you quite like her, don't you? You don't like her in Sleepwalkers, but you quite like her as an actress.
Yeah. But I don't know why they cut a part with such a big actress in it. It just makes no sense to me.
Especially someone who's been acting as long as her as well.
But, I mean, the other one who was in Just My Luck, the blonde one that was in it, she's been an actress for quite a long time. I didn't really recognise any of the other actors and actresses in it. But those two I did. And why did they cut out such a big chunk with such a big actress in it?
Yeah, but you know the guy, the boss? He's quite a big actor, and they cut out chunks of what he was doing. They cut
out a huge chunk of him. I mean, maybe it's because he was doing drugs. I don't know. But they, you know, and the bit in the bathroom, after he's played the game and he hears someone out in the hallway and he goes to the bathroom, they cut that out as well. And, okay,
because you see a child there. And, all right, yeah, there's children in the game. But you don't see Elizabeth, but you saw her in the director's cut. She's standing there watching him.
And another thing is, what I didn't get is, now, at one point, Phineas is asleep on the keyboard.
And I think
he's dead. But he's actually got a bong, and that is why he was asleep on the keyboard. Now, I don't know whether they were trying to cut on the drug taking, but they didn't show you that, did they?
They still had drugs in it.
Yeah, so can somebody please tell me what was going on there? But I would suggest, Leanne, if you do still have an interest in the film and you want to see a really good gory version of it, get the director's cut. It's available on eBay, and it is well worth a watch.
Amazon. It was Amazon.
It's well worth a watch.
I think it was Amazon.
I mean, we're getting a bit worried because it's all written in German and we thought the film was going to be in German. And it has got a German dub on it, but there is also the original English language version, which was wonderful.
Because we love that film. That is a really, really good film. And seeing the director's cut makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, it does. They explain quite a bit more than they did in the film. I mean, we were sitting there wondering why, you know, there was... Obviously, that bloke had been involved in a fire when he was a child, and there was no reference to it. He had the scars, but there wasn't.
And he did say a little bit about it, but it goes more in depth into it.
It goes more in depth into what happened and, you know, why he's so afraid of it, and it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And I would suggest that if anyone's going to watch that movie, watch Director's Cut.
I mean, we have watched the original one. And there were some things that everyone were like, that didn't make any sense. And now I've watched the director's cut, and now it makes sense.
Yeah, because I was sitting there going, plot holes, but no, it sort of filled in a lot of the plot holes.
And so, I mean, the weird thing is though, the man who programmed this is the weird thing. The man who programmed the game lives in the plantation where the game was written. But when they're playing the game, they go to the plantation and he ain't there.
And can I just point out one thing? I have actually read the history of Countess Barbara.
She went to a plantation.
She never went to America, ever. She stayed in Romania.
In the castle.
And it wasn't just any old random young girl she actually killed. It was quite good if she had asked your daughter to be her lady's maid or whatever. It was quite a privilege. So they were quite happy for their daughters to go up there. And it wasn't until they started throwing young girls over the castle walls after they were dead and had been drained of blood because she bathed in it, that they realised what she was doing, and then she was walled up into her tower where she was fed bits of bread, and she eventually died there. So she never went to America, so that is all poetic license and fantasy.
But it works.
But it works if you don't research the history. Because I was trying to work out how Romania bred so many bloodthirsty sods in the first place. I mean, you had old Vlad Dracul, didn't you? Vlad the Impaler. And you had her. And I'm sure they weren't the only two. I'm sure there was a lot more that used to do that stuff. So, you know, why did they get such bloodthirsty sods?
I don't know.
Maybe it's the air. I don't know.
The hair or the air?
Air.
Oh, the air. I'm like, the hair?
Maybe it's the air. It's the lowlands, isn't it? And
Maybe. Maybe they just wanted to be vampires.
Well, it wasn't really vampiric, was it?
Mm.
Sticking a pole up somebody's bum is not really vampiric, is it?
No, I guess not.
And bathing in
Maybe
somebody's
they just like blood. Maybe they're just gory.
Bathing in someone's blood isn't actually vampiric. I mean, if they were drinking it as well, yeah, but they weren't. So, a bit weird if you ask me. So, if you think you may know why the Transylvanians bred such bloodthirsty sods?
Well, come on, they're the cheeky girls.
Well, they're the most evil bloodthirsty sods ever, aren't they? We are the cheeky girls, we are the... Yeah, I mean, come on.
Touch my mum, Mrs. Nige, you know.
And that one's teeth. We are the cheeky girls, everybody come together, have a cheeky Christmas time. Yeah.
She does the dance.
That will torture you year after year after year.
They got scared of the reindeer though.
Have a cheeky Christmas.
They got scared of a reindeer. A reindeer. Come on.
Yeah, but both of the cheeky girls got really messed up teeth, haven't they? Their mum had none. That is why she wrote their songs, so as they could sing them, torture us with them, so she had the money to get her mouth fixed and have teeth put in.
Didn't she have a facelift as well?
Yeah.
And one of them had a boob job.
Why did they bother? There wasn't much.
There wasn't much afterwards either.
If you're that skinny, if you're so skinny you look like you just was stepped out of a concentration camp, having a pair of dirty grey knockers don't help.
Yeah, but they weren't. After she had her boob job, they were still non-existent.
Well, they must have put something in there.
I don't know, I got boobs.
Golf balls. Maybe put golf balls.
Maybe. Because there was still nothing there.
But there was this politician.
Michelle's got more than that.
There was this politician that one of the cheeky girls went out with. And before he went out with her, he went out with Sean Lloyd, who was the weather girl. I think he's just a celebrity banger.
Probably.
You know, he just finds celebrities and bangs them.
Celebrities who are desperate.
Well, I didn't think Sean Lloyd was desperate, but they were sickening to see together because she kept going, darling, don't you think so? And he was going, yes, sweetheart. And he was like, okay, we know you're a couple, but
That's insane.
it's really horrible. And can I just ask one question? Now, I don't mind seeing people together. I don't, you know, if they're together, bit more power to them. And I don't even mind them having a little smooch on a train. But those that eat each other in public, why? Why that? I was thinking about it yesterday.
You was thinking about it?
No,
I was thinking about
when
this.
I was 8, we moved to Stratford. And you know the Mount Stratford Centre?
Yeah.
Well, they have stalls in there.
Yeah.
And
I know.
there is one particular stall, and they change to the seasons. If it's Easter, they sell Easter eggs. If it's Christmas, they do all the Christmas decorations and Christmas stuff. most of the year they just do job lots
Can you
of
not?
tinned food and stuff like that. So, they change the season and they're always there. And the mum and the dad are usually running it and they're fine. And the son, you used to see him sometimes and he was all right. But their daughter, who was about 20, she used to run it and she was okay most of the time. Then she got this boyfriend.
Yeah.
Now, he didn't work there. He didn't work on the stall. He just turned up. And she would stand there. They'd be standing there licking each other's ears out and eating each other. Now, even to the point of you go there and you get your shopping and you try and pay him, and she's so busy gazing up into his eyeballs and eating him that she was reluctant to take your money. Mum says, "Well, sorry, I'll just walk away with this lot then."
Did you?
Yeah. But
bonus.
it was disgusting to watch.
Yeah.
And it was disturbing. I was only a little thing.
Well, when Perry was working in the Sabres with me, he used to come up behind me and put his arms around me and stuff. But it was not like that. I mean, we would have got fired if it was, but he used to come up.
Yeah, but standing there and eating each other.
But it was sly the way he used to do it, because he used to pretend he was going to the till.
But the thing is, she was standing there and she had a money apron on. And, she was obviously supposed to be working. And he just turned up. He didn't work on the stall at all.
Was he good looking?
No. Not that I remember. He was lanky and had a big nose. Yeah. But, they were standing there sucking each other's faces off. And I'm sorry, on a Saturday, which is the main shopping day, and they're too busy to take money from a shopper. I mean, when my mum saw her mum, she actually mentioned it to her and said, "I walked away with like £5 worth of shopping and I'm not paying for it now." She went, "Because I walked away," and she didn't stop me because she was too busy sucking his face off.
Was she alright about it though?
Yeah, she had a go at her. But, it's ridiculous. So why do people do that? Why do they feel the need to
we was getting on a train once and these couple were eating each other and I was like, okay, so they're probably saying goodbye. No, he got on the train with her.
And when we were at a concert, when we went to see the Malfate and that pair would not leave each other alone. I'm 5 foot nothing, as anyone who knows me knows this.
Tiny.
And I could not see through them because they were like melting into each other. And I'm like, in the end, I got in between them. I went, right, now I can see. And he's going, "Why didn't you ask us to move over?" I did 4 times and you ignored me. So I was getting really angry because I'm only little. And I couldn't get round the side of them because there was some big bloke standing there as well. All I wanted was a little space so I could see. So in the end, I shoved them apart. I'm little and I'm old. What am I going to do?
You weren't old then. Well, you're not old now, but you was even younger then.
I wasn't exactly young. I was old.
You was in your 40s.
Yeah, I think I was the oldest one there.
Hang on, shut up a minute, because I'm, at an age.
Yeah, but I'm little and I'm old, so I just shoved them out of the way.
I almost said my age then.
Well, what am I going to do?
No.
You might go. They couldn't really do much, could they?
No, but...
So, anyway, I managed to see then.
But yeah, I did used to kiss Mary.
Yeah, but Kiss, you didn't stand there sucking each other's faces off. I don't mind.
You did that at home.
I don't mind a little bit of canoodling here and there. That I can put up with. Because, me and his had done it.
Well, we was in the queue at the pound shop and we had a kiss and he was like,
Yeah. I don't mind if it's just like that. But when they're standing there, sucking each other's faces off, and sometimes worse.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that couple. England had won the World Cup, and he had an English flag around him, and they were banging on the beach.
Oh God.
At Old Lee, and I had her with me, and she was only a kid at the time. And I went up and smacked him round the head, and he went, "Hello, Mum." I went, "Hello, Mum. I'm only 25. How old are you?" And he went, 24. I went, "Yes, how can I be your mum, you dirty packing in this kid's ear?"
Did they pack it in?
Yeah. Because it was disgusting, and I said I'd call the coppers as well. I mean, doing it on a beach I can understand when no one can see if you're behind the wall or something. They were on a bench. In full sight of everyone.
Oh.
If you know Oldley, you will know that there is the beach and there is like a bench that's literally almost at the sand, and that's where they were doing it.
No. Oh, no. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Not what kids can see, you know.
It was disgusting.
Mind you, I don't know if Leanna remembers this, because do you remember that park downstairs? That bench saw a lot of action as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I know you did it in a bush, Leanne. You told me. But was anyone walking around at the time? You know, you just... No.
So she done it in a tree.
It was in a tree. No one was looking up there, was they?
I done it on the beach.
So did I. I think everyone's done it on the beach, but the fact of the matter is you do it when no one can see you. You do it discreetly.
It was night time.
It was not done when I've done it, but still a fishing boat went past and the bloke was yelling and whistling.
You got caught, I didn't.
But, you know, if you're going to do it, at least do it discreetly.
And make sure there's no kids around.
Yeah. Because 3 o'clock in the morning on the beach.
Yeah.
You're not likely to be disturbed by children or dog walkers at that time. Just fishermen if you're not careful. So, you know, I've got no objections to people having a kiss or having a little snog up the wall. But when it comes to sucking faces off.
Sucking face.
That is really... No, don't do it. Especially when you're supposed to be at work.
Yeah.
Because that is just disgusting.
I mean, it's okay because, like, you know, a lot of people said it was sweet because Perry used to sort of move me out the way. But nicely. And he kissed me on the cheek a few times and I'm like, oh. That's not bad. Like, if you see that, it's quite sweet, right? Because it's like, you've been affectionate even when they're there at work. It's fine. But sucking face...
I was standing there with Mark once and we were waiting to go into the 99p shop. Shows you how long ago it was.
The one here?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And there was a shop next to it. And there was a couple. They weren't just sucking face. They were groping. She had a leg wrapped around it. It was disgusting. And they worked there. And the bloke come along and unlocked to let them in. And I was like, I'm not going in there. And Mark went, no, neither am I, because we don't know where their hands have been. And it was a fruit and veg shop.
Oh, God.
And he was like, I'm not going in there.
But, you know, like, little shows of affection are fine.
But if you're going to do that, keep it for the bedroom.
Do you know what? When I was working at Cyberdog, actually, because I was working downstairs, and I swear, it was a sex shop. Okay, yes, it was a sex shop. Doesn't mean that you need to have sex in the sex shop. There was people doing things, and I had to tell them to get out.
The thing is, please, if you're going to do anything like that, please save it for the bedroom.
Especially when you're working and you have to tell them to, like, leave.
A little kiss and a cuddle.
Fine.
It's fine. But that, no one needs to see.
Even if you're walking along and you've got your hand in your boyfriend's back pocket or vice versa, that's fine. I've done it. So, you know, that's fine. You're walking along hand in hand, fine. Cuddling's fine. Giving each other a little kiss now and then, that is fine. Like that picture that you took in Camden of me and Perry. That's fine. Mind you, it was about a 5-minute snogging session afterwards, but it wasn't completely sucking face.
Well, it couldn't because I was having a conversation with him at the time.
Exactly.
But, you know, if you... Please just bear in mind that not everyone wants to see that.
No.
And can you save it for the bedroom? I mean, yeah, you've got a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You may be proud of the fact that you've got this boyfriend or girlfriend, or if they're really ugly, you just don't want anyone to see their face. But please, can you at least save all this passion and sucking and horrible noises?
Yeah, because it's not very nice if someone's single. It's not.
Well, I've been single for years, and it's not.
I
just
was
that
working on
reason.
Valentine's Day, and I was single, and that is really bloody hard when you got people that are like all over
It's
each other.
not for that reason why I dislike it.
That's why I dislike it.
I mean, there was a opinion poll on Breakfast TV last year, and they said that they find it offensive when a woman is doing full makeup on the train. That I would accept easier than.
Why is that not acceptable?
Because this was everything. It was hairspray a lot.
Oh, I don't do that.
You know, from like bare face.
Oh no, I used to go to work when I was working in Cyberdoc with my eyebrows on, and then I used to go around my eyebrows with my foundation and that because I didn't have time to do it at home because obviously it was a 3-hour journey there and back, or 6 hours there and back. So I used to do my makeup when I was on the train because at the time then I wasn't going to be late for work.
Because the thing was, she got everything out on the chair next to her.
Oh, it wasn't on the chair; it was on the table.
Well, she had it on the chair next to her, and she was laying it all out, and she was doing hairspray and everything. And Nina Mishkov said that's absolutely unacceptable. The only thing she doesn't mind seeing is someone reapplying lipstick, but anything beyond that.
Yeah, but I had to do my foundation and everything else.
Yeah, but as she said, she wouldn't do it, and she doesn't expect other people to do it. Number one, Nina Mishkov works for a newspaper.
Yes.
So she's got plenty of time to go in the bathroom and sort it out when she gets there. And for another thing, you know, she probably doesn't have to leave at ridiculous in the morning. But
I had to leave at 6 a.m.
I would rather see someone getting ready on the train than that. That really, it's disgusting, please. You know, just bear in mind there are other people.
And sometimes, like, if you're wearing black eyeshadow, sometimes you have to reapply that.
Yeah, but there are other people in this universe and they don't want to see you sucking someone's face, so please save that for the bedroom.
Mm.
Just, can you mention in the comments if it offends you?
It's alright at a wedding. Kinda.
No, I mean, there's certain limits then.
Yeah, but, you know, it's more acceptable at a wedding than it is anywhere else.
Well, not sucking each other's faces off.
Some people do. That's how they give each other the kiss the bride.
Look, let's put it this way. If they were sucking each other's faces off, I could see the bride knuckling the groom because she spent hours having that makeup put on.
I've seen them do that.
But
and they shove the cake in their face.
Yeah, well, Chuck could never work out. But, you know, mention in the comments if it gets up your nose. Because another thing I see as a personal insult is trousers around the knees.
Oh, God. Oh.
Do you know they've actually made that illegal in some American states? It is illegal to do that. Trousers around the knees jogging thing. And who thought that looked good in the first place?
Gangster.
Do you think it looks good? I mean, come on.
I think it looks gangster. Gangster. I think it looks stupid. I'm sorry, but gangsters used to wear suits with belts.
Yes, but this is like the American New Jack gangsters. Now,
do they know what that means?
No. In jail, they take your belt and your shoelaces away from you. They seem to think that it looks cool and it looks like they might have been in jail if they don't wear their belt and their shoelaces. But that was actually an advertisement for sex.
So is the bandana hanging out your back pocket, but a lot of metalers do that.
No, different colours mean different things.
I know, but still, I've seen metalers with black ones.
Yeah, and then it graduated from bandanas to cuddly toys.
Right, I'm never going out with a cuddly toy in my back pocket. Although I'm not a man, but I don't trust it.
Yeah, it went to cuddly toys and then went back to bandanas again, so...
Oh, they're back to bandanas again?
Yeah, black, I know what black one means.
Yeah, I know what black one means, but I wear a bandana sticking out of my pocket sometimes.
You're female.
I know, but
you're not at a fetish club, are you?
Oh, at fetish clubs.
Yeah, it's usually at gay fetish clubs as they know that what
Berlin.
they're into.
Now I'm going to go around in Berlin going.
It just, basically the colour of the bandana meant what they were into.
Yeah.
Like a red one was blood play and...
Black is a bondage.
Black is like severe, heavy bondage.
I know, but it's still bondage, isn't it?
Possibly death, you know. But yeah, it's
No, I'm wearing it for style. I'm wearing it for style.
one day that I could see that happening. You know, someone walks into like one of the fetish clubs, not thinking, and wearing it for style, and being chased out by a big leather queen.
No, being like a gang of men.
No, she's just a big leather queen. No, it's style. Okay, it's style. No style. I like you.
See, she goes German when she does it as well. Jeez. So, did you just dribble on my box? You did dribble on my box. You
please
sod.
comment and tell us what you think. We want to know your opinions. Does it make you want to fart when you got them almost having sex somewhere and you have to bear witness to it? And when people walk around with it,
I don't know why they can't like just stop and just think like, hang on, there's people here. No, we're not going to do it here.
Yeah, but they don't.
Have some consideration for people.
And there are more concealed areas you could go and do that if you really feel the need to do it outside. You know, there are alleyways.
Go down an alleyway.
There are alleyways and doorways everywhere. Have some consideration for the passers-by who might have to witness this, because it's not nice.
No, it's not. And I don't want to see it. And I'm sure loads of other people don't want to see it. It's like disgusting.
Yeah, so please.
And it can put a right downer on your day as well.
Yeah, well, have some consideration, because, you know, not everyone wants to put up with that. It's not. No.
Anyway, on that note, we're going to end this video here.
Yeah, so comment, let us know what you think, let us know about your Christmas and everything else. Let us know.
We know what your presents.
Let us know if any of the points that we've touched on have affected you, or if it makes you feel sick too, or if you want to rant about it. We want to hear from you. We've always said that this is based around you. We do things, we review things for you. We want to hear from you, so we want your comments, please.
And by the way, the exercises are going okay. They're not going well because they hurt, but they're going okay. So,
on that note, we will end this. Be kind and considerate. And until next time, this has been Towns.
Bye.
Bye.